Hey guys, Fry here, and welcome back to episode 4 now of our Mortal Kombat 1 Invasion Mode playthrough. In last episode, if you didn't check out, I recommend you do. We started, I think it's Feng Zhang or something like that. But in the last episode, I couldn't figure out that code. I did it, but I did it off screen, and I decided, well, I'm going to open the chest on screen, and we got a consumable lost ring, a skin for Reiko, and some wings for Natara that are sick. But the next uppercut deals quadruple damage, and we have to, unfortunately, remove one of our current items. I didn't realise there was a cap, so I went with the 50% energy resistance. But also, I kind of messed up. Oh, yeah, I also forgot. We do get an ambush. We, end up, unfortunately. I didn't realise how often ambushes were going to be a thing.
Ambush.
But I mean, I haven't had too many. But it's a Baraka. Which looks to have like extra fire damage, but I mean we take him down no problem. I believe there's 3 of them. Yes, yeah, 3. So I just quickly, go through it and just kick their asses, to be honest. Also, when I do 1-1 and it does the acid spit, no, I am trying to do forceful. It's just the input sometimes comes out as acid spit. It's pretty annoying at times, especially when, it's going to be like the winning combo and you drop it, so it's kind of annoying. I accidentally do a little taunt there, and I figured it's an ambush, let's do a fatal. So Sub-Zero, claims Baraka's head as a trophy, which I am all for. I also love every time Reptile, like I do the fatality, Reptile spits some acid goo in his hands, and he's so proud of it. But we get a legendary consumable for it and some coins, a toxic booster, which means we have to get rid of another item. I can't remember if I get rid of the fire or frost, because I don't want to get rid of the toxic booster because it increases your acid resistance permanently. But I didn't use it. I don't use it in this episode, just because I wasn't really sure, will it only affect Reptile? Will it affect everyone I play as? Do you know what I mean? So I wasn't 100% sure on that. But here I accidentally do a fight that I have already done. And I go all the way up and do it. All the fights I'd done in the last episode without realising it. I edited all the other ones out. But the reason I didn't edit this one out is because, well, you'll find out once we kick Brayden's ass, which is literally now 85%, by the way. Super awesome. But yeah, I was very shocked to realize that there are actually secret fights, which we actually get one right now, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I still hadn't realized that I'd already done these ones. So just know, while I'm playing this, I'm under the impression that I hadn't done these for some reason when I did them last episode, because I went to the left to do that tower instead of going to the right to continue. But we get a secret fight. I believe it is Lee May. I thought I edited out the loading time for the fight, but I guess I didn't. But we got an achievement for having our first secret fight. Also, I love the look of that costume. I think it looks amazing, that colour pink. But she's also not called Lee May, she's called East Commissioner in this secret fight, so I'm assuming there are going to be other secret fights. I don't know if I did a specific something to activate it, or if it was just because I did that particular one again. But the other ones that I redid by accident didn't unlock a secret fight, so I mean, if any of you guys know in the comments, feel free to let me know. Because yeah, if there are more secret fights, which there more than likely are, I would like to, do them all. But obviously, it's just figuring out how. I also love that she accidentally, kills herself there with Jax. But I figured it's a secret fight, so we're going to do a fatal. Can't not, can we? And Reptile's fatal's awesome. Along with the fact that I've noticed doing fatals and brutals gives your character more XP. And, I want to level up Reptile as fast as I can, because I want to unlock that second fatal. And obviously some more brutals. As well as, I believe it makes your level increase on the actual invasion mode a little faster. But for this, we level up and we get a talisman, an energy meteor talisman, and a background combat card for Reptile, as well as some seasonal currency. So right here is when I realize, oh, I'd done all these fights because I've cut the other ones I did, and I've realized, oh, I just did a bunch of fights for no reason. So I ended up cutting out like 4 minutes of gameplay, which is kind of funny, but I mean, it is what it is. And now we actually finally get to our first fight that is proper. I don't know how I managed to mess up, but I also really like the color of the color of that reptile's green. I think it looks really, really nice. It's more like a teal, but like just off the color of teal, I feel. I don't know, I just love the color green. It's my favorite color, so it's probably one of the reasons Reptile is one of my favorite characters, because he is the green ninja, as well as just being an awesome lizard. But yeah, there, when I did the 1-1 into Acid Spit, it was supposed to be Force Ball, but it just comes out wrong sometimes. And again, I accidentally did a taunt, but I don't think I failed. No, I just finish it. I don't fatal or Brule every single time, just because, you know, I don't want to, I guess, bore you guys with oh yeah, we got Flawless as well, go us. I don't want to bore you guys with the same fatal over and over again. So I try and, you know, do some of the brutals and mix it up and not always do it. Especially because I don't want to run the risk of getting age restricted. But here I noticed there's another two-way option, and I figured, well, down is going to be the way that, once again, is not the, like, path to go to get to the end. But I thought this was going to be a normal fight, but it's another one of these survive ones. We get hit a little, but I managed to be actually pretty swag with it. I think I did a really fucking good job with that. I was so impressed with myself. And then I just do a little slide and a little stuff just to end it. But I love Reptile's end animation. I also love that his lips constantly quiver on my screen. I don't know if it does it for everyone's, but I just find it like one of those funny little cute little glitch bugs that doesn't affect anything really. It's just funny. But yeah, so we go downwards, like I said. I get here and I was like, oh, is it just going to be a normal one? And then all of a sudden a tower erupts out the ground, as you see. So I was like, ah, another tower, cool. So obviously we end up doing said tower. However, I can't remember if I use any consumables for it. I think I consider it because I see that there's Magic Fists modifiers on it. But I think I ultimately choose not to use anything because I was considering using the extra life. But then I was like, it's a 3-tiered tower. And I feel like I'm going to want to save the extra life for what I'm assuming there will be a final tower of this area, so I'm trying to save it for that, or for a tower that I lose in at some point. Then I will use it on the retry just to ensure my, you know, victory. But when it comes to the towers, I didn't edit any of the loading times out, just because just the tower portion, I figured it would be smoother to just leave the loading times in because they're not that long for the towers, luckily. But Raiden does a nice little thing there also. I'm not actually sure what the Magic Fists do. I think they might just do extra damage. But when he did that little charge thing, I'm so used to smoke. Whenever I see Raiden charge that, I just smoke all through it because, you know, it's a free go through of Reptile. Also, we slapped the shit out of Raiden, 81%. Like, we are getting mad combo damage thanks to all the stat boosts and stuff. But with it being a tower, I decide that I'm probably going to brutal and fail every time, even though I just said I try not to. But yeah, look how happy he is. He's like, look at my goo. look at the acid goo in my hands. I love it. But yeah, so for towers and stuff, I always try and fail and stuff, just because I'm used to doing that for the classics and the endless towers, you know, to get more points towards the end. But I feel like there aren't points. Like, it probably doesn't matter if I fatal and brutal, but I mean, who knows. I do it anyway, more EXP. But here, we just... yeah, it's gone from magic hands, like he doesn't have magic hands, to shooting magic at me, so... I don't know why the modifiers thing said just magic hands. I feel like it should have said that there were going to be other things. Unless it was just letting me know what the first modifier was. Because I know the fight after this, I believe the modifier is the closer you are to the person, the slower you get. So that fight actually ends up, I think, being a little long. think it's this one, I'm not 100% sure. There I try and do the forward freeze bootle, but it didn't work again, so I just decided to go for a nice little uppercut instead. I also love it when he says that, 2 faces, 1 side's up. I don't know why I like it so much, it's just such a nice, cool quote. But we get more currency and seasonal credits, so yay. The towers, I think, are more just for you to level up, like help you like level up an invasion level, as well as obviously your character, whoever you're playing, if they are max level. Also, I am commenting, I recorded this quite a while ago, so like at the moment, when this was recorded, I was like, this is like my first proper real time using Reptile. Like I figured out some combos, did a endless tower with him, and then decided to do some invasion mode with him. So last episode was like the first proper time, and this was recorded directly afterwards, so I was having so much fun. So I completely lost my point. What the hell? Oh my god, I hate it when I do that. Oh well. Whatever the point was, I had fun playing Reptile. Again, there, I tried to go for the forward 4 freeze brutality, the forward RB freeze brutality, but it didn't work, so I don't know if it's just not a brutal and like it's just a problem, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, I think I was talking about the towers and just being... That's what I was talking about. Sorry. Basically, I was like obviously not really that well with Reptile, so the gameplay is surprisingly, actually, from what I'm seeing, is actually pretty decent. I'm surprised I did so well. But then again, it is just AI opponents, and AI opponents are always a lot more easy to defeat. Oh, we also get a upgrade for a talisman and some currency there. But as of like commentating this instead of recording it, because I, record these, edit out the loading times and then things. Oh, we leveled up, nice. Yeah, my point was, sorry, rambling on, all mixed up here. I've now managed to get Smoke and Striker to max level, which I'm super proud of. It did take a decent amount of time, but I feel like that's a good thing. I've noticed a lot of people have been complaining about how long it takes to level up your character, but I feel like if it didn't take long, we'd all level up all the characters within like 2 weeks and then we'd be bored. And then we complain it was too easy. But here I level up the character, I put 1 in defense, attack, health, and then 2 in special. I figured there's not really much need for agility considering it is for 50-50s, and he doesn't really have a 50-50. Here I just look at the new medallion. It's basically like a shock meteor slam thing of energy, I believe. But I decided to equip the dark one because I figured, oh, let's see how this goes. I believe I do attempt to use it, but I think when I use it, it just completely and utterly misses. Like, or just doesn't come out. I can't remember. Either way, I remember trying to use it not working, and it only has 1 charge. Oh, here, I was like, whoa, what's going on? Like, what the hell? I don't know if, like, this happened to everyone, or if I, like, somehow did something that unlocked this. But it literally just teleported me to an area with a chest, as you can see. So I was like, oh, cool, a free chest. Don't mind if I do. I can't remember what's in the chest. A consumable and a Kung Lao skin. I go and check, and it's 50% blood resistance for the next encounter when we use it. And then I clicked on this, and I was like, oh, teleported me. Okay. Assumed that I was going back to the normal place. Nope, another chest. Which, again, not complaining. And this one gave me a Tanya skin that looks so cool. As well as Edenian Dust, which is a component, and some Epic Gearus gear, as well as some seasonal currency. The consumable, I can't remember what it does, but it's an upgrade for the talisman. And again, another chest. This one was purple, so I'm guessing it's like it was going to have better things in than before. But we get a nice katana skin, as well as a new relic and some currency. I checked the relic out. I don't think I did it on recording. I can't remember, but at some point I checked the relic, and it's not that great. Here I thought, oh, another chest, but no, it's just to test your mic. So I was like, okay, cool. Either way, let's do it. I feel like it's kind of also a variant of Test Your Strike. I made sure to try and get it within the bar. I was a little worried that I wasn't going to. But I just about managed to get it for the time being. But yeah, like I was saying, I was shocked that this was a place that I got to. I basically just got a bunch of free chests, which I was super happy about. That key that I bought last episode, I still do not know what it's for. I don't know, like it says it's to open a locked chest, but like so far every chest I've encountered opens on its own. So I'm assuming at some point I'm going to encounter a chest that won't open. Also, when I came out, I was like, wait, have I like missed anything? So I thought I'd run back. And then I realized, oh no, I didn't miss anything coming up. And then I was like, oh, will I go back through that portal? And no. So it is what it is. I decided to, you know, hop on the Mr. Electric straight away. Shaolin Thunder. I love that it's called that, but yeah. I also am only just realizing that they probably haven't all had their normal names, that they've all been called something different, considering rated Shaolin Thunder, so... yeah, but this... oh, no, it wasn't the tower. This is the one where, being near the person slows you down. I've noticed that a lot of the modified fires and like the things that I've been dealing with in this area have all been kind of magic oriented. So I'm assuming, see, like, I've already used my charge. I don't know when I used it, but we get the nice brutal. But yeah, they've all been magic oriented, which I kind of realized at some point, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I learned last episode that dark resists to magic. I mean, magic resists dark, so not going to be very helpful, but it is what it is. I think I change it at some point. I probably change it next episode. I'm not 100% sure about that, so don't quote me. Here I was like, oh, what's this? I want to go in here, but it says netherstone required, so no idea what that is. And then I realized, ooh, we have a new forge. So I obviously open up the forge, and I think I upgrade one of the talismans. Ah, I recharge one of them. Yeah, I recharge the dark one, I think. Because I was like, I don't remember even getting to use it. So I figured, bugger it, we'll recharge it. And then I do think I look at the upgrades, yes. I think I upgrade the fire one. I can't remember. Oh, or is it the magic one? Here I check them, and that one makes them pull them in. That one will... yeah, that one makes them pull them in, that one makes the projectile smaller, and that one makes the projectile faster. So I think I give the faster projectile thing to, yeah, I was going to say to the fire medallion, because it's a nice little skull fire. Which I really like this medallion. I know it's like the base medallion that you're given, but I think next episode I have it equipped. I can't remember. I was going to equip it, and I think I just forgot. But either way, it's got a nice few upgrades going on, and like the armored one that I was using, I got some use out of it, but not much. Here I figured, oh well, we're at the forge, so I can teleport to the shop, have a quick look in the shop, realize there's not really anything in here I want, and then I teleport back to the forge because I was like, well, the forge is right next to where we've got to go next, so why not just use this opportunity to quickly go back and check the shop. And then I realized there's another tower, and I looked at the recording and I was like, oh, okay, I think we have enough time. I can't remember if I use a consumable again or not. I don't think I do. Do I? I can tell I was really thinking about it, but no, I don't. Okay. So I think this tower has 4 opponents, or 3 opponents and a test your might. Either way, it's a 4-thinged tower, I'm pretty sure. This is where it shows me up, and it's a 3. No, it is a 4. I was right. 3 opponents and a test your might. See? God, I'm good at remembering, I guess. I edited this a little while ago and edited out the loading times. I've just been waiting to commentate, so... But our first opponent is the lovely Kung Lao. I use the meteor thing, the talisman, and I see the meteor thing come down, it just misses. So I like know what it does. I'm not very good at using those ones, it would appear. I'm hoping that because it's a one-use medallion before you need to like recharge before you can use it again. And it's like such an awkward thing. I'm hoping that when it does land, it does good damage, especially if it's like effective. But here I just end it. I love this brutal. It's such a cool brutal. Just having a little munch, like nom 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 nom. I think I'm assuming I like eat their heart or something. Either way, they get a part of them eaten and they die. But I think now that I level up, I get a new brutal. Yes, it's called Behind You. We also got, you know, more currency and seasonal currency, so woo. It's always good to get those. Build up the seasonal currency, because I'm trying to buy all of the characters' seasonal items before the season ends. But it's not that difficult, it would appear, to get seasonal currency, so I'm pretty chuffed about that. This loading time, I think, took a little while, and I was considering editing it out, but as soon as I started considering it, it loaded, so I was just like, never mind. We'll just leave it how it is. This video was originally 33 minutes long. And through editing out that section where I basically did the same fights again. Here I checked the brutal as well. Just to make sure how to do it. But I don't think I actually end up doing it this fight, though. I can't remember. Here is where I checked that brutal is telling me to hold forward with the iced out, with the freeze as final hit. And I've done it so many times. And it still hasn't worked, so I don't know what goes on with that. It is what it is. I think I try and do it here, I'm not sure. But 89%, I mean, come on, that was a banging combo. I know it's buffed from all the thingy damage, but still. Also, I didn't do the new brutal because I think I panicked. You are much more than Satanic. You are amazing. I also find it so sad. I found out in the story, spoilers, if you have not seen the story, I recommend you check out our playthrough on the channel. That his family were killed by Shang Tsung. Like, my poor guy spent all of the last timelines trying to revive his race, for in this timeline his race to not like him because he can transform into a shapeshift to look like a human, and they can't, and his family gets killed. Like, what the hell, man? My poor guy. I'm just glad he's not a jobber anymore. I was so sick of basically Reptile just being a jobber and getting his ass kicked. I was like, this dude is sick. He is the last of his race. He would not go down that easily. He would put up a fight. So, I'm glad that he's no longer a jobber, basically. That's pretty much the gist of that little somewhat rant there. But here we again fighting Katana. Our medallion has recharged, but I don't think I noticed. I just assume it hasn't. We get a nice little combo there. I messed up the ending and activated invisibility a little too late. But it's fine, it's fine. I don't use the invisibility that often, especially against the AI, because obviously it's not going to do too much against the AI opponents. Because, you know, it's the computer, it kind of knows. It works better online. I think I get the brutal now? Yeah. I thought he was going to, like, rip her head off or chop her head off, but he just straight up chops her in half. And I was like, nice. Yeah, well, there is a bit left to bury. Unless you plan on eating her off screen, my guy. But here we did it. We got bottled lightning, and some seasonal currency, coins, and, you know, the medallion currency. The consumable upgrade we got for the talisman, I believe, turns it into an electric talisman. I think that's what it does. But I believe we are pretty close to the end of the episode. I think we get ambushed again. Because I go here. Yeah, I was right. See, I knew it. We get another ambush. I believe it is once again a Baraka, which is just a giant pain in the ass. But I mean, it's okay. Baraka's only like what, top 3? Ambush. It's just, I'm just glad that, sorry, Deadly Henchman doesn't have a cameo. And if he did have a cameo, I'm glad that it wouldn't be Cyrax, because that is just an awful combo. But as we started the episode with, oh yeah, forget this, 3. I think I used it and like nothing happened. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I swear nothing just happened. So that's why I think after this episode, I unequip it. But we are absolutely slaughtering these Barakas. I think we do a little more damage because they have less health. Because we gotta fight 3 of them, obviously. but I'm not 100% sure. But either way, this is basically going to be the end of today's episode. After this fight, I end it. We also started the episode with a classic Sub-Zero Fatal, and we're gonna on Baraka, and we're gonna end it with a classic Sub-Zero Fatal on Baraka. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, and we got the Toxic Booster. Bye.